Hi everybody. I want to welcome you to the ECRU New York family. My name is Amanda Jenkins and I'm the Global Director of Education, and I'm here today to take you through our Product Revolution class. This is not going to be your average PK class where you sit there and listen to somebody talk the whole time. This is going to be a class where you're going to get up, you're going to move, and you're going to use different products for different things. Hopefully, by the end of the class, you will decide and you'll be able to start to figure out which product is best suited for specific clients that you work on. The way that the class is going to work is you have a mannequin. Typically, you have 1 to 2, even 3 stylists working on one mannequin head. We're going to go through blow drying, hot tools, and some styling. The class should take about an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how many stylists are working. So let's start with the cleansing category. We have a few different options that help meet the needs of our ever-changing clients. As we know, clients switch back and forth from different shampoos depending on the season or what their hair needs at that time. We have a moisturizing shampoo, we have a daily, a curl, and a dry shampoo. Let's learn about them a little bit more now. So the key things to remember about the shampoos is that the rejuvenating shampoo and the hydrating shampoo are going to fulfill the needs for 2 different types of clients. Our rejuvenating shampoo has the resurrection sap. This is going to be really great for your clients that have chemically treated hair because that resurrection sap is going to bring the life back into that hair, that overprocessed hair. So the hydrating shampoo is going to be great for any client that has naturally frizzy hair and has lost a little bit of that moisture. Because of the curl enhancing complex that we've applied to this product, it's going to really bring back that vital moisture that is missing. Our C-Clean shampoo is going to be our daily shampoo. This is a very lightweight shampoo that is color safe. It's great for any type of client, fantastic for priming when it comes to styling, and it has a very light scent, which my male clients love. And last but not least is our dry shampoo. We love dry shampoo, but why is ours special? We have chamomile and aloe vera, which is going to help to soothe the scalp. We've also added charcoal, which is going to help detoxify, and that really helps get rid of the smell. It adds a great texture to the hair when you're working with it. And a stylist tip, one of my favorite things to do, and I teach my clients, is that after they shampoo their hair, sometimes it gets a little fluffy. I always go through and just play with a little of the dry shampoo because that just adds enough of that like texture to it, and it also absorbs obviously all the oil. It's really great. No white residue. You're going to love it, and so are your clients. So now let's move on to our conditioning. We have 4 different conditioners. We have our restorative conditioner, we have an anti-frizz, and we have 2 leave-ins, our silk nourishing spray and our rejuvenating moisture mist. Let's learn a little bit more about them now. just key points to remember about each conditioner would be the restorative conditioner has the resurrection sap. So I always say, and I actually believe because I use it myself, it's a breath of fresh air. It's going to repair and add moisture back to any type of chemically damaged hair. It's going to strengthen, and it just makes it come alive again. It's a fantastic conditioner. So the anti-frizz conditioner is a really big seller. It's great for really any client that has any type of frizz problem, wiry, coarse hair. It really smooths that out. It fights humidity and it detangles amazingly. Your clients will love it. So our Silk Nourishing Spray is a fantastic leave-in detangler. How many of you have that client that comes in that as soon as the water hits it and you've shampooed and you've conditioned it, you take her back to your seat and then you sit there for 20 minutes trying to comb it out, right? This is going to be the product for you, and it's going to be the product for her to take home because this, you don't need a lot of it, and it will instantly detangle the hair. And again, keep it next to you or at your station because this will help you save time detangling hair all day long. Last but certainly not least is our Rejuvenating Moisture Mist. This is one of my favorite products because it's so lightweight that I can use it on any client. This is great for a cutting lotion as well because it's so lightweight, it feels like water. Detangles hair immediately and it reactivates the product that you've put in. Maybe the defining styling potion, for instance. It's a really great reactivator for second and third day hair. Try it out. So let's go into our styling products. For finishing, we have 4 products. We have the Finishing Spray Max, our Styling Balm, which is a light hold. Medium hold would be our defining paste, and then our dry wax would be the strongest hold. Let's learn about them a little bit more now. Okay, so now it's time to have some fun. We're actually going to get up. We're going to start moving around. We're going to feel the performance. We're going to see the performance of the product. So you're going to want to have a mannequin. I'm using the Irene mannequin from Pivot Point. She's got long hair, minimal layers. I've pre-shampooed her with our C-Clean shampoo, which is our daily shampoo. And then for conditioner, I used our Rejuvenating Moisture Mist. That is going to be my detangler. It's also going to help prep the hair for the styling, as well as the C-Clean is a really great styling prep. Okay, so once I've done that, let's go into the sectioning. For the sectioning, across the back from ear to ear, I did a radial section. You can go through and you can elastic this out of the way, or you can clip it, but you're about to put this into a ponytail, so you might as well elastic it out of the way. From there, you're going to come across the top, okay? So above the parietal ridge, you're going to take a kind of a rectangle section. It's basically the flattest part of the top of the head, okay? So you're going to clip that out of the way. Then everything below the parietal ridge in the front, you're going to clip out of the way, and everything in the back below the parietal ridge crown area, you will clip out of the way. So ideally, if you're working 3 people on one head, each quad would be one person. The top, everybody would work on together. So tools and products that you're going to need. You'll need a small to medium round brush, your curling iron that could be anywhere between a 1/4 of an inch to an inch, bobby pins, hairpins, couple elastics, and that's it. So products that you're going to need would be your setting spray, volumizing silk mist, marine thickening balm, styling spray, finishing spray max, and your styling balm. That's all the products that you're going to need. So we're going to start off with blow drying. We all have different clients with different wants and needs, and those clients that want a big voluminous blow dry or natural volume, those are different products and those are different clients. If they have really fine hair, really coarse and dense hair, you have to use a different product for that client, right? So depending on what her wants and needs and what her texture is, that's how you choose your product. So we have 3 main products that I like to choose from when I'm working with blow drying and creating volume. We're going to start off with the volumizing silk mist. Volumizing silk mist has hydrolyzed silk proteins in it. What that means is that it creates this voluminous shape. It smooths out coarse hair, adds a really amazing shine to the hair, and it's alcohol free. Next would be our marine thickening balm. The marine thickening balm plumps the hair from the inside out. So what that means is that if you're going to layer this product with something, and all of our products can be blended together, you would put the marine thickening balm first because it works from the inside out, and then you would layer it with your other product. Typically, I like to layer the marine thickening balm with the volumizing silk mist, just because if I have that client that wants a really huge blow dry and it very long lasting, that's the combo that I would use. But for this exercise today, we're going to use it by itself. Again, works from the inside out, plumps that hair. You can let it air dry into the hair. It's great for men as well. They can just put it in their hair, let it dry, or women with really short pixies, run their hands through it at the end of the day or to break it up after it's dried, and it maintains that shape and it creates a really nice texture, but it feels like there's really nothing in it. It's fantastic. Then we're going to use our setting spray. Setting spray is a multifunctional product that you can blow dry with, you can use your hot tool with, and you can let it air dry into the hair as a wet gel. So let's get started with our blow dry. You see that I've gone ahead and I split the hair up because it's just me working. I'm going to only do one section with each product all the way around so that you can see, okay? If I was working with more than one person, I would do 1, 2, 3 people, and then you would work your way around. The purpose in doing it this way is that you can feel what each product feels like as you're blow drying it and how what the result is in the end. You might not be that stylist that does big voluminous blowouts. But you know the function, you know the performance of the product, and you never know when that client's going to come in, right? So go ahead, get your mannequin sectioned out, get your products. Again, for this portion of the class, you're only going to need your volumizing silk mist, your marine thickening balm, and the setting spray. So I'm going through and I'm spraying the volumizing silk mist from the roots all the way to the ends. Now, a stylist tip is that if it starts to pull as you're blow drying, meaning your brush, that means that the silk fibers have started to set. If that happens, spray the hair with a little bit of water, and then you'll be able to reset them in the style that you're going for. As you're working, you can spray this product section by section. You can spray it all over the head. How you do that is up to you. So I've gone through and I've taken about a 1-inch section, and I'm just going to work with my small round brush, and I'm going to create my volume. Okay, the key here is really just to see that performance, and I'm going to be blow drying up and out. So I'm putting marine thickening balm in the back. Again, we're going to work from the roots all the way to the ends, working that all the way through, and you're going to blow dry the exact same way that we've been doing. Okay, so working with your round brush, we're going to just create as much volume as we can. And so now I'm going to be working with our setting spray. Again, same application, the roots, mid shaft, and ends, doing the same blow dry technique as the other two. So 3 different but similar results. You can see on our volumizing silk mist, like she's pushed away from the head. There's a lot more leverage to that product, right? The setting spray, it gives you a lot of lift as well, right? There's a ton of shine in both, a bit bouncy. The back one is our marine thickening balm. Now this is a thickener, right? So there's not going to be as much lift. Who would I use this on? I would use this on my clients that like natural volume. You know that term, natural volume? They don't want it to look like a blow dry. That's what this is. That's who this client would be if I was going to use the marine thickening balm for a volumizing product. Still plumps that hair. This hair is a lot thicker now, and it's going to hold that bounce and that shine. This is what I love about our products in general, is that it really feels like there's not a lot of stuff in the hair. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed that process. Now we're going to move on to our hot tools. So get your curling iron out, and now we're going to work on the top of the head. So we can go ahead and just put all this hair back into our ponytail. So now let's play around with our hot tools. We're using a curling iron today. It doesn't mean that I wouldn't choose these products if I was using a flat iron as well. Okay, so we're going to use our sunlight finishing spray and our sunlight styling spray along with our setting spray. So we just blew it dry with it, and now we're going to use it with a hot tool. But let's quickly talk about these 2 products together, because as hairdressers, we see hairspray when we see these, right? But one's a finishing spray and one's a styling spray. And it's really important that we understand the 2. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have you use the Sunlight Finishing Spray Max in the front. Then we're going to use the setting spray in the middle. And then we're going to use the styling spray in the back, so that you can feel the difference between these 2. Because the Finishing Spray Max is going to be your finisher. When you are ready for it to be set and finished and you're all done with it, you spray this maximum hold. But it's actually really cool with a curling iron as well. Some clients enjoy that harder curl. So that's why I'm having you do this. The styling spray, this is like an extension of your arm. You can use this and just I love this when I'm on set because I can continuously spray it and build upon it, and it just really thickens up the hair. It's fantastic. You will never get a broken shell with these. And you know what I mean by that? When you spray a hairspray and then you need to like redo it or you brush through it and you get those white flakes, you're never going to get that with these two products. There's a flexible resin in them, which allows the hair to move and shake, and it holds its style that you've given it. What I like to do, typically, if I was going to go to a salon and do this, I always recommended that the salon keep the mannequin out, at least one mannequin out all day. And so letting letting the hairdressers go through and just like rake their fingers and see like which falls a little bit throughout the day and which doesn't. You know, like what does the day of putting hands through the hair, what does each product, how does it react? So I recommend that, you know, maybe you try that as well, or do it, set 3 different people in the salon with the 3 different products. So play around with them. Maybe you can do a little styling with each section to see which one reacts better to teasing that you might do, or pinning, which one's silkier, which one has a bit more shine. So that's, you can really just have a good time with this. Again, every client has a different feeling, right? Every client, you know, some people, they don't like feeling like there's product in their hair. They want it to kind of fall a little bit, or some actually do like that product feeling, you know? So this is how you can kind of figure that out. Finer hair reacts differently than thicker hair to certain products and hot tools. So play around with that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to work with our styling balm. So we're going to actually do a style that we did at New York Fashion Week for one of the companies that we work with, one of the designers, Flying Solo. But the best product to do a low, messy chignon or braid would be our styling balm. So that's the best product to use when you're doing this type of look. So we've already prepped her. You didn't realize that I was prepping you for a final look, did you? So we're going to take this top area that we've worked our curling iron with, and we're going to just clip that out of the way until later. Then what we want to do is we want to take some of our styling balm, okay? So it's a pretty small amount. I would say it's the equivalent to a smushed pea. And you want to emulsify it into your hands. It's going to be a really beautiful, like buttery sheen. It's going to be our lightest hold of the 3 texture products. You want to come through and we're just going to work that through. Could you use a brush if you wanted this a lot smoother? Yes, but we're going to use our fingers because we want it to have a little bit more of a lived-in feel. You're going to do a very low ponytail, very low at the base of the nape. Okay, you're going to take the rest of that remaining product that's on your hands and you're going to start to twist. So twist that product in so you're really getting it in there. And then you're going to come through with some hairpins or bobby pins or both. I'm going to lock it in with a couple hairpins, almost like tying a little bit of a knot or a bun. But you want to keep it nice and flat, but tidy. Like you want to keep it small. Okay, you don't want it really huge because this is what makes it a bit more of an up-to-date, elegant look. Okay, so now we're just going to drop this top down, and you're going to use a little bit more product, or you can use, depending on how much is in your hand still, you want to just rake your fingers through, kind of push it and pull it around. Don't be super um, harsh on where you put it. Let it kind of fall. Maybe it looks better flopped to one side. Kind of just play around. This is up to your interpretation now. So we've put the set in. It's going to last. So now it's up to you to have a good time. So you guys just start playing around. Up next, I'm going to show you our defining styling potion along with smoothing blow dry spray and our air dry foam. So we have the defining styling potion. So this product is great for anybody that has wavy to curly hair. If they have a little bit of frizz, they're going to love it. A little bit goes a long way. So you're going to apply it from roots to ends. If you have any clients that have those like frizzy little baby hairs around the perimeter, make sure you really get that in there. You can let it air dry or you can diffuse it. Both of these were applied when the hair was wet. This was air dried. This was slightly diffused. Okay, so you can get different results. I wanted to show this one air dried because people with really curly hair right now, they're just letting their hair air dry, right? And you can see all the definition of these curls. And then this one, I needed to pump it up a little bit, right? So I added a little bit of blow dryer, a little bit of heat to help me out with that, just to lock it in. Again, this is more of a medium hold. So anybody that I'm trying to enhance a wave, you'll want to use a blow dryer with to help you manipulate the hair texture a bit. So you can also play around with styling balm with this just to finish it off. Dry texture spray is great to pump these styles out with. And then, of course, the rejuvenating moisture mist. The next day, if they want to sleep on it a couple days, spray it on and it'll reactivate this product. It's really a great combination to play around with. Up next is our air dry foam. Air dry foam is great for anybody that wants to enhance their natural texture, wash and go hair. So they don't really want to sit around and blow dry their hair. Both of these styles would work great for the air dry foam. You get up, you apply it again from the roots all the way to the ends and shape it into place and then just let it go. Once it's dry, you can shake it out and expand it as you want. Up next, and it's our last product, would be our smoothing blow dry spray. So the smoothing blow dry spray is a product that is great for anybody that likes to have a blowout. So it doesn't mean that you have to have curly hair, you have to have unruly hair. If you just like to blow your hair out, whether it be with a round brush or a flat brush, this is the product for you. It sprays on like water. It's going to decrease your blow dry time, but it's going to increase the longevity of your blow dry. So it's a win-win. So what we're going to do, we're going to spray it on from roots to ends. I'm going to be using a flat brush. And now you also are going to feel and you're going to see that it gives the hair a really natural texture. So it doesn't feel like there's a lot of product in the hair or that there's product in the hair, but the hair has texture and movement. It's not weighed down and it's not flat like a lot of blow dry creams or sprays do. So this just allows the hair to move and it has its natural motion to it. So I'm going to go ahead and blow dry, grab a flat brush or a round brush, and just however you feel like you want to test this product out, there's no wrong way to do it. It's fantastic. What's amazing is that they're going to love the fact that it's easy for them to use. It still stays soft. There's still a lot of shine to the hair, and their blow dry, like I said a minute ago, will last so much longer. So I hope you enjoyed today, this morning, this evening, whenever you're watching this. Please show us the work that you're doing. Tag us on Instagram at ECRU New York Professional, and we love to hear from you. So if you have any questions on how to use the product, just contact us and we'll get right back to you. Again, welcome to the family and we hope to see you soon.